I think it all depends on just how violent it gets in Syria over the next few weeks and months. It was a very short statement from the White House saying that it is consulting with its international partners. That, of course, would, in theory, include Russia, which is absolutely key in what happens next with these UN observers, whether they get to do their mission in the coming weeks or not. The White House also says it is still working on next steps towards a Syrian-led political transition. The United States still believes in that peaceful solution, that political solution, and the one example it has always given is the Kofi Annan peace plan, and included in that, of course, the UN observer mission that now has certainly come into some serious trouble. This might be seen as the failure of one of the solutions, one of the diplomatic solutions that the United States certainly would prefer. The US likes to see itself as having its hands tied on this one and not being able to intervene in any way, certainly not militarily, without a UN mandate that, of course, still hasn't happened. They are ever so slightly evolving. Take the example that we have spoken about repeatedly over the last few weeks, even months in our case. It is that military solution. The US has always said it is one of the options on the table, but it is the very last one. Well, now we can say that there is literally a military plan on the table. A contingency plan has now been brought up by the US military. That means in case of some kind of an armed intervention, whether with US boots on the ground or not, well, it basically explains and details how many troops, what the cost might be, where US troops might intervene. All of this, of course, not necessarily speculation, but certainly not a reality, and not one that might happen in the coming weeks. But here in Washington, the feeling we get, and also the information we get from diplomatic channels from the White House as well, is that a military solution is a very, very long way off. There is still that line from the Obama administration that it believes in a diplomatic solution.